Hey guys, this is my Shadow Fire Trap Ele Prolif build that I made in Rampage this league. I just wanted to give you a video about what I did and how I built it. This build is a lot of fun to me. I'm currently level 94. I've killed Adziri with this build, and I just will quickly run through the setup of your gems and the passive tree. Fire Trap, I got really lucky, and on my very first one, corrupted it to a level 21 Fire Trap. I have that linked in a Searing Touch to Ele Proliferation, chance to ignite, concentrated effect, fire penetration, and increased burning damage. For my auras that I use Discipline, Clarity, Vitality, and Reduced Mana. And the reason I'm using Vitality is because I want a very high life regen on this character, as well as a very high mana regen. This lets me run a level 21 Arctic Armor, which will soon be a level 22 when my Empower levels. The idea behind this is high life regen, and a level 22 Empower will basically negate every single small hit that you take, and you will actually only have to dodge the big hits such as the Valve Smash or something. As you can see, I currently have 5,900 life. Once I level again, I'll have 50. I'll go over the 6,000 mark, I guess. The rest of the gear, I'm just using rares with high life, high mana regen, resist, and that's about it. The passive tree, we'll take a look here. I started as a shadow, went through all the elemental damage nodes and through some fire damage nodes, life, mana regen, obviously. Went up and hit Eldritch Battery, came through and hit the AoE nodes here, some more fire damage, elemental damage, life, mana, more fire damage up there. Came over here, life over here. And this is a really important circle here, the Holy Fire circle, because of the burning damage that it gives you. Then I came down, this is a really nice node here, quick recovery with life, mana regen, and life regen, all the things this build needs to succeed in the end game. Came through, got more mana regen, life, all down through here, life and AoE up in the Templar start area, along as elemental damage and mana regen. There are a couple things that people have asked me about with the passive tree, but overall I feel like this is the best setup. I did, at a time, I did not have Saboteur spec, and I actually had Entropy spec, but then I found out that the Saboteur node will actually double dip with your damage when you're, so it double dips into the explode damage and the burn damage, as Entropy will only affect your burn damage. So I actually think Saboteur is better because it also lets you place an additional trap, which is good for fights like Vol, where you can actually get the traps down before he comes up. Anyways, I'm going to run through this Forge map here quick, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry about the poor quality of the video I have. I'm dealing with limited resources here, so. But yeah, we'll go through this gorge here, and I'll show you some strong points of this build. This build's extremely strong because of the burn damage being so high. And granted, I do have a 6-link, which is obviously not needed, but I played with a 5-link up until about level, I think 93 I played until a 5-link. I actually had some very poor luck when I was trying to 6-link my Searing Touch. I ended up using 2,500 fusings and never got a 6-link on it. So I finally found an elemental rapier that I ended up owning for about, I think 10x is what I got out of it. And then once I got that 10 pure X, I decided I was just going to save and buy one that was already linked so I didn't have to keep gambling. And that's what I ended up doing, but I mean, I got pretty unlucky. I wasn't expecting to get that unlucky. And I could have used the 4C crafting method, but at the end of, like, I don't know, maybe by the end of the first week, maybe a week and a half, I already had 1,500 fusings, and I didn't know a single person that I trusted enough to give 1,500 fusings to that early in the league. So I decided to just gamble and hopefully I'd get it, and I actually did not, which was very unfortunate, but it all worked out because I ended up getting it anyways. It just took a little longer, but even with a 5-link, this build's extremely strong. As you can see, the burn damage when it actually ignites is pretty insane. I'm surprised that I'd say this fire trap build is better than the old Detonate Dead. The old Detonate Dead, you had to put down Desecrate and then cast your Detonate Dead. This is just throw a trap, and curse, which can also kind of be a backfire type of scenario because of the trap placement. If you throw the trap wrong, or if you only have one trap for a big group and you're in a tight situation and you miss, you could actually end up getting yourself killed, which would be quite unfortunate. But that's part of this build. You actually get better as you play with it, and you learn where to throw traps and how to lead the monsters into your traps. As you can see, the clear speed on this build is pretty fantastic. It's got to be one of the fastest I've ever played. It's definitely way more fun than the Detonate Dead character I made last season. This is also by far one of the tankiest builds I've ever played. I was really surprised about how many hits I can take, and I don't even have to dodge a lot of this stuff unless it's going to be a boss, because of most of the little hits are negated from Arctic Armor and High Life Regen, which is something I think a lot of people underestimate. Is everybody always says Life Regen sucks, but for a lot of characters, I think if you can get a pretty decent 300 life regen, you can actually 300 life regen a second is I guess not for the new potions, but for the old potions it's about like having a potion running at all times, which is really strong. I do have a not that great a single target. I'm using Flame Surge, which is okay, but I also have a link to Culling and Rarity. Just to get some more rares off the bosses and get some extra damage, but your main damage is all from the burn damage of Fire Trap. Might need to regal that one. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please post them in my build thread, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you.